After 10 years of planning, this is what Saints have been waiting for. 120 years after life at Knowsley Road, this first-class club now has a first-class stadium, Langtree Park. And today we're having a bit of a tour. The £30 million arena has a capacity of 18,000 and replaces a piece of heritage that has both memories for the players and the chairman.
I'll be quite honest, I feel 10 feet tall. It's been a huge amount of effort over a prolonged period. So to actually sit here, see it, is satisfying. Satisfying for the club, and I think satisfying for the game. It's a big shot in the arm for all concerned.
In comparison to Knowsley Road, what's it going to do for the club and how does it compare?
Everyone asks that, but I never compare it with Knowsley Road. This is a completely new life and a new start. And let's face it, though, one of the main points of the exercise was Knowsley Road was, like all old stadia, commercially non-viable for modern day professional sport and all the costs that ensue. So obviously it'll improve our finances from every perspective. We've already doubled our season tickets from 5 to 10,000 and growing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm obviously made up with it as a local lad, and to be sat here now, obviously even doing interviews and stuff in all these plush surroundings. I should say it's great for the club, great for the town, and I'm just really looking forward to obviously getting used to the place and building its own history.
Knowsley Road has all the history behind it and everything else, but I think everybody realised it was beginning to get dated. And then we witnessed last year, we didn't really have a home, so like you say, it's nice to have a place that we can call home, but it's not going to get results or anything, and we're going to have to try and get some form together, and then it'll really feel like home.
And of course the name is very important with these stadiums. Yeah. Lang Park is a similar Brisbane Broncos.
It is. When we actually came to name it, we put it out to tender, and the best commercial offer came from our developer, Langtree. And I sat down with this managing director, and the obvious one was to call it Langtree Stadium, to which I said no, call it Langtree Park. It's a much classier name. It's also got connotations of Lang Park, but just feels and sounds better. And I think it's been well received by all concerned. It's not got a corporate feel about it. It's got a feel that it's your home. It's where you are and it's your home.
And of course there must be a sense of excitement throughout, from the players right up to the management level. And of course you've lost out the last 5 times in the grand final. Is this the year? New stadium, new season, new silverware?
It remains to be seen. I mean, we're not hung up on losing on grand finals. We'll keep attempting to go back there until we win it. It's as simple as that. It would be wonderful if it happened in the first year as a new stadium. It would have been even better if it had happened in the season when we were playing away from home. That would have been an achievement. But no, you can't correspond or equate the two. As a player and as the coaching staff, it's whatever trophy is next on the table, that's the one you aim to win, whether you're in a new stadium, an old stadium, or somewhere in between.
The grand final, I just always think, it's done now, it's blah blah, it's fair play to the winners and stuff, but that was last season. But like I say, I think it can only help that we've got the new surroundings, new players, another year under Rice. Like I said, the young lads are that little bit more experienced. Some of them had grand final experience last year, so really looking forward to it, fresh start, and training's been going fantastic, so hopefully we can show that on the pitch.
Do you know what this used to be before?
Yeah, well, I know it used to be warehouses and stuff because I worked here.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, only me and my mate used to work for like a temporary agency thing during in our holidays when we was at college. And we used to work here on somewhere around here, and it was definitely on this site anyway.
How is that for you, looking back, thinking back to those days and to where you are now?
Well, I don't know, it's a million miles away, isn't it? But I think I was probably 16, 17 then. It was like shrink wrapping toilet roll or something stupid. It was the job, but I don't know. It's just obviously, like I said, it's fantastic. It's all this modern things compared to working in the warehouse doing that years ago, so it was it's a fantastic feeling.
So now you feel like you've actually almost spent the whole of your life here?
Yeah, almost, yeah. I think we actually only worked here for like a couple of weeks, but in the summer holidays. But yeah, no, it's obviously it's nice to be here, and you know, being a local lad, even driving around the town, you can obviously, with the height of the stadium, you can see it from a number of points, and you know, it's just good for everybody involved.
And of course, there's some new signings this year, Lance and Anthony. So you're looking forward to getting out on the field with them.
Yeah, it's good. We've got Lance, Anthony, and Mark Flanagan, who's he's a bit of a character, really. He's a bit in denial. You know, we've given him a bit of stick because he's a bit. Probably say he's one of our more odd players in the squad, and we give him a bit of stick about it. But he's been a good laugh and settled down really well. And you know, Lance and Anthony, they've got all the experience in the world, and you know, it's been really good to train with them because I feel as though I've learned stuff from them already.
So more silverware for you this season?
It'd be nice to get something. We've gone for a while without it now. You know, we keep getting to the grand final and falling at the last hurdle, and I think we're just this year, you know, we're going to keep getting asked the questions about the grand final and the losses, and we know they're going to come, but we're going to deal with things week to week, and you know, see how we're going in that, and just build the form and see what happens.
A project of this nature, size and complexity, obviously it'll never run smoothly. It was a phenomenal challenge to get it done. I mean, the simple ingredients were we were a loss-making rugby league club with precious little in the way of assets, but we built a £30 million stadium, which we believe is one of the best in its sport, if not the best. Guarantees the club everything we stand for generations to come, and we've moved in with no bank debt. So, and against the backdrop of a very, very testing economic and financial environment. So we're very happy and proud as to the end result.
So a new season and a new home for the Saints. It's a critical move for the future success of the club, but the success of the season is going to be firmly in the hands of the players.